Hello. I realised I haven't put new content on the YouTube channel for a while, and I thought it would be a really good opportunity to read some quieter poems over the next weeks or so. Poems that don't really work that well in large bars and clubs and performance spaces, but might work well when I'm just reading them just you and me listening to poetry together. So this is quite an old piece. It's a piece I'm actually quite fond of. I know we're not meant to talk about our own work as being fond of it, but this is one I am fond of. And it's called I Am Watching the Swans with Shane MacGowan. And if you are younger than me, and almost everybody is, Shane MacGowan was a lead singer with a band called the Pogues in the 80s, maybe into the 90s. You can find them on YouTube, check them out. So, I am watching the Swans with Shane MacGowan. I am standing with Shane, safe in the shadow of the Martello Tower, built to warn the invaders, the interlopers, that others might come, blown across this grey sea with their own plans to take this poor land. We are watching the swans, children of Lear, huddled in the harbour, buffeted against the jetty. Their plumage snow white, bone white against the customary grey-brown of the Irish Sea. Interlopers, and alongside them other outsiders, the yachts, playthings of the playboys of the Western world, or at least the Western coast. These yachts belong somewhere else, somewhere with azure skies and seas that blend, fall from other shades of blue into a gentle swell, not this landscape of hard lines and cold breezes. Shane discourses, poetry, womanizing, the arts of falconry and warfare. And we walk in the footsteps of poets and warriors, taking the waters, but not the water of life, because Shane is drying out, drying up, moving towards the years of silence. I learned to swim in the other harbour, concrete wall built to trap the sea, and in waters so dark that we could not see the bottom, and so we learned to swim, a lesser terror than sinking into water we knew had no ending. No sanctuary for feet clenched in cold, seeking out safe harbour. We never expected to find the sea swimming pleasurable. Water so cold it would knock the very breath out of you, and in homes with a threat to knock the very breath out of you, see if our wont were commonplace. Well, the sea held no fear for us. The cold a rightful punishment for almost pleasure. Catechism reinforced, who made the world? God made the world. I wonder what Shane looked at that winter when the sky and sea met, bands of grey and brown and white, dirty white, another shade of pale, a million miles from the plumage of those swans rocked against the winter waves. I wonder if he looked out to sea, or turned inward, inland, looked at the Italian shipper, occasional destination for us, wrapped in cardigans and anagraks, our knees and lips glued from over-immersion in the sea. These chips, a reward for childhood bravery, childhood stoicism. We ate them, huddled ourselves against the constant wind, hot, greasy, somehow more delicious the colder that we were. And then we walked past the amusement arcade, because nice children don't go there, licking the tang of salt, sea salt, chip salt from our fingers as the purple faded from our lips. I'm standing in the shadow of the Martello Tower, taking refuge from a storm, one eye on the horizon, grey and brown and white. I am watching for interlopers too. Thank you.